Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Uzaru Jarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. In this video we'll be talking about the Extreme Z Awakenings we will be seeing with part 2 of the Worldwide Celebration campaign. We do know of a few units that will be receiving their Extreme Z Awakening, but I'm also going to be doing some speculation on some of the older units that we might see getting an Extreme Z Awakening as well. So we'll talk about all that information here in a minute, but real quick I just want to let you guys know, when part 2 does go live, I will be kicking off my Dragon Ball Hunt giveaway. If you haven't checked out the video on my channel with rules and details for the giveaway, I've got a link for that down in the description below, so make sure you go check that out and get yourself ready for the giveaway when it goes live. But there will be 3 wishes to select from. The winner will be able to select one of these 3 here. Wish 1 will be 7 glass Dragon Balls. Wish 2 will be what I like to call the Vegito package, and Wish 3 will be the Jumbo Shenron Funko Pop. Regardless of the wish selected, it will come with a $15 Google Play or Apple gift card of your choice. To be eligible for the giveaway, you must be 14 years or older, and also you must subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Discord chat, because those are the 2 places where the giveaway will be taking place when it goes live. If you also want to check out any of my other social media pages, links for those in the description below. You can go ahead and support me over there. I'd really appreciate that. Drop a like on the video and comment down below with any questions or comments, and make sure you stay tuned for more information about the giveaway as we get closer to part 2 of the Worldwide Celebration campaign. So let's go ahead and hop over to the Dokkan Wiki, where we can see the Majin Buu Saga pool of units, because, of course, the Worldwide Celebration is Majin Buu Saga themed. So I do believe that there are some units here, well, of course there are some units that we'll be talking about in a minute that are going to be getting their Extreme Z Awakening, but we'll hop back over this list here in a minute because I want to talk to you about some of the older units as well. So the first unit we will be seeing an Extreme Z Awakening for with part 2 is the LR Hercule. So you can see even the Dokkan Wiki has something posted up here. It's, of course, everything's to be announced, but the leader skill, I'm hoping we'll see a buff of all types, attack, HP, and defense, or, you know, maybe they'll give it a bigger buff, because HP and defense as a leader skill only is kind of, it's not very useful. So hopefully they'll fix that, give him a little bit of a buff so he's a better leader, or at least he'll have a better leader skill. And then also his passive skill just has a great chance of attack plus 20,000 and ki plus 7. So kind of an unusable unit, except for maybe, you know, the daily Hercules World Tournament. That's all I really use him for. But of course they do have the legendary campaign going on right now, so make sure you are getting him awakened, because hopefully the Extreme Z Awakening will make him a usable unit. So the next unit we will be seeing an Extreme Z Awakening for is the free-to-play AGL Hercule. His event, he's a brand new unit, and his event is currently available. When part 2 drops, we'll be seeing a Dokkan Awakening for this unit, and they will have an Extreme Z area for him as well. Be looking out for videos on all that stuff with hidden potential builds and fast farming for these units and stuff like that, because I will be doing those. But the good thing is this unit has infinite defense stacking with his super attack before he's even Dokkan Awakened. So I do believe that this will actually be a fairly good unit for the categories that he fits on when he gets Dokkan Awakened and Extreme Z Awakened. And the Extreme Z Awakening, or sorry, the Dokkan Awakening will be Hercule, Buu, and B, and that also is the case with the free-to-play Goku that is from the same event. He will be getting Dokkan Awakened into Super Saiyan 3 Goku, and he will get an Extreme Z Awakening through an Extreme Z area. So hopefully both of these units, I mean the last few celebration units, I guess it's the download celebrations. I know this isn't called the download celebration anymore, but basically the same thing. The last few free-to-play units that we've seen with Extreme Z Awakenings and stuff like that were actually really good. So I'm anticipating these guys to actually be pretty good units when they get Dokkan and Extreme Z Awakened. So stay tuned for their stuff when part 2 drops. So now let's hop back over to the Majin Buu Saga category. We can see there are quite a few units in here that are old and not very usable. So I looked at all these units and I thought to myself, you know, who could we be seeing, who's not really used much, and who could we be seeing an Extreme Z Awakening for soon? So the first set of units, I guess, that is the most plausible, I believe, we haven't had any confirmation on this yet, but if we do see an Extreme Z Awakening for some of the older units, the first one's going to be the Int Vegeta. Now, the Int Vegeta is good for nuking, because he does have attack plus 20% per Int key sphere obtained, but other than that, there's not really any usability for this unit. You don't see him used a lot, and you can see he was released back in 2017. Now with that, think about the Extreme Z battle for the AGL Super Saiyan 2 Goku and the Strength Majin Vegeta, how both of their Extreme Z Awakenings were in the same Extreme Z battle. That could be the case for this Int Vegeta and this Strength Spirit Bomb Goku. You can see their release dates here for both the JP and the global side were at the exact same time. So, you know, on the JP side, they got these units about a couple weeks earlier, back in 2017, than the global side, but the units were released together, and other than nuking, again, they're not really all that good for anything. So I do believe that we could be seeing some Extreme Z Awakenings for these two units. They are, of course, Majin Buu Saga, and I think it'd be kind of cool to see some Extreme Z Awakenings on them to make them usable on you know, Majin Buu Saga teams or any of the other categories that they fit in. But yeah, of course, no confirmation on those two units yet, but I do believe there is a good chance. And then possibly their leader skills, instead of just being 2 type leads, maybe they'll be an all-type lead of like 60% or something like that. Who knows? But maybe we'll be seeing some good stuff with those two units if we do get an Extreme Z Awakening. There's also a couple of other units, and this is going really far into the weeds, a couple of other units that I would like to see, and of course there's no reason that, this is just me doing some straight speculation right now. Maybe we will see some Extreme Z Awakenings for the base form Vegitos as well, because these two units came out at the same time back in 2016, and this Tech Vegito is, of course, he's basically the Patora category support unit, because his passive is attack and defense plus 30% for all allies, which is good, but other than that, I mean, him as a unit himself is not really worth bringing in on any Patora teams or anything like that. Really, Candy Vegito, I know you could put him on the same team, but I'm just saying Candy Vegito is a free-to-play unit, and he, I believe, is better to put on the team than this free-to-play Vegito would be. And if you have the LR Tech Vegito, well, then you're definitely going to put him on the team before this guy. So it's just, he's a good support unit, but other than that, he's not anything really special. And even more so for the Int base form Vegito, because he just gets attack plus 12% for every key sphere obtained. There are better nukers out there, and again, it's not really his leader skill, all types HP and attack plus 30%, not really worth anything. His super attack isn't really worth anything. I mean, it's just, it would be nice to see these units, and I know there's a bunch of Vegito units in the game that we can use instead, but again, this is me just speculating. Maybe we'll see something with these Vegitos to make them a little more useful. But yeah, my final unit that I could be seeing possibly getting Extreme Z Awakening is the Fizz Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, or Great Saiyaman Gohan, because he's not really ever used on any teams. His passive skill is attack plus 90% at the start of turn. He raises attack for 3 turns, and his leader skill is just kind of, you know, just useless. So you see all of the categories that this guy is on. It would be really cool to see an Extreme Z Awakening for him, because he actually has a lot of categories that he could fit on, and some good link skills as well. And because it's not his name is not Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, it's actually Great Saiyaman Super Saiyan 2. Again, straight speculation from me, but I think it'd be cool to see an Extreme Z Awakening on this guy as well, because again, he is Majin Buu Saga, just like the rest of the units. But yeah, that's everything I've got for speculation, but of course we will be seeing these 3 units Extreme Z Awakening when Part 2 drops. So there's going to be some stuff to look forward to. Again, Extreme Z area might be a little difficult, but make sure you're getting in and farming out, and or should I say getting the LR Tech Hercule all the way awakened for the sake of the Legendary campaign, but so you're also prepared for the Part 2 launch when they do his Extreme Z Awakening. So that's everything I've got to talk about today, though, so hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you drop a like, comment down below if you have any questions or comments, and again, check out more information over on the Discord. I will be setting it up soon with more info for the Dragon Ball Hunt giveaway. Make sure you're joining that Discord chat and hitting that subscribe button with that notification bell if you haven't done so already. Make sure you're checking out those other social media pages, and as always, I appreciate each and every one of you guys coming by and checking out the video today. We will catch you on the next one. Signing out.